What's up, guys? It's Mike. This video is going to be a little different. Usually I'd be sitting at my bench talking to you guys just blank-faced and explaining shit to you, but I wanted to change it up. One, because I don't want it to get boring, but two, I got shit going on in my garage because my wife's making me build stuff for her. So I hope you all had a good Christmas, good Hanukkah, good Kwanzaa, good... I don't know anything else, but I hope it was, whatever you celebrate, it was good. If you're atheist and you just sat at home and ate chips, I hope it was the most joyful chip you've ever ate. But, so I want to start off the video talking about, the dynamic of school and life and work. Talk about some updates from me, and then something near and dear to me that I want to talk about. So, with school, I think you guys already know what's going on with the furnace class. About ready to take my final next week, which is going to be good. I'm studying for it, but I need to study more. I've been kind of slacking on it because I've been on vacation. Christmas Day until tomorrow, I'm on vacation, so I've been working on these projects for my wife and just spending time with the family as much as I can. So, that's here or there. I don't know. But to talk about school, to give you guys a quick rundown of school, how my day goes is I wake up at 4. I'm out of my house by 4:15 in the morning. Get to work about 5:10. I don't start work until 6:15. But the reason I get to work so fast or so early is because I work about 40 miles away from work in a suburb of Phoenix. I live in Buckeye, Arizona, so it's 38 miles from work. After I get off work at 3, I drive about 2.5, 3 miles to school, so it's a quick drive. But I have to sit at school from the time I get off work until class starts because I can't just drive home. That's a 45-minute drive there. It'd just be horrible, and plus rush hour traffic, and it'd probably be an hour. So when I get to school, usually I talk to my wife on the phone. A buddy of mine and I will play Call of Duty Mobile. We'll go study upstairs in the resource center. We'll go and pick... I don't have it. My camera just stopped recording, or it's my phone, but I think it's this damn stylus I use. Maybe it was me, but I think I left off at we'll go pick teachers' brains. We'll go play with the equipment. We'll whatever. I mean something. And he's in the same boat I am. He works on the same side of town as me. Wakes up, goes to school, or goes to work, goes to school. So he's Alec. He was the guy that was in my interview with him. He's doing great too, by the way. He's doing the electrical classes right now. I think he's in residential wiring, so that's pretty cool. And then after I get off school, 9:30 or 10, after it starts at 6, I gotta drive home. It's 10, sometimes 10:45 or 11 when I get home, if there's no traffic too, because sometimes they close the highways down, some idiots try to get in an accident, what have you. So my days Monday through Thursday are 17 hours long. I'm not looking for a pity party. I'm not trying to say that my day is bad and my life is horrible, but it sucks. And the shitty thing about it is, in Arizona, we have this really bad thing of wrong way drivers in the freeway. And since I've moved here to Buckeye about 2 years ago, I've almost been hit 3 times by a wrong way driver. And most recently, it was about 3 weeks ago. I think it was the week before or the week of Thanksgiving. Lo and behold, driving down the highway in the lane next to the HOV lane, and some dumbass comes barreling down the HOV lane with his lights off. I didn't see him until the last second. Yeah, it was bad. So, whatever. But, I know people have a lot worse than I do, and I just don't care about them. I care about me. I care about me and my family. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to school. We're making the sacrifice so that I can be better at whatever I want to do in my life. Start a business, bring my kids into the field, what have you. Or maybe this will branch me out to something other than HVAC. But, it's something that, I've been tossing up and down for 5 years maybe. And my wife kept telling me, you know what, if you're so interested, go do it. I didn't do it. And guess what? 30 years old. I'm in school. I should have listened to her, but I'm an idiot. So, whatever. So just take into consideration how it's going to change your dynamic. Do you have a long commute to work? What's the distance between your school and work? Luckily, my distance between school and work is only about 2 miles or 3 miles. If it was further, then that would change things a lot more for me. Take into consideration, do you live close to the school? Could you go home after school, take a nap, eat something, grab a bite to eat, maybe chill with the family or just have some downtime? I don't have that. My truck's usually a mess at the end of the week because I'm basically living in it. Just take a look at it. The one thing that I would like to do, but I'm not going to do it now because I'm already so far into it, I want to get a membership out there for like a gym. Because in the morning or the afternoon, I could go work out, take a shower, something like that. But, some sort of leisure. But the thing is, in doing that leisure, I feel guilty because my wife's here with the kids. My son is 2. He'll be 3 in January. She takes my daughter to school every morning, takes care of my little boy, and I know that weighs a lot on a person to take care of children all day. It's not a woman's job to take care of children. It's a partnership. If you have that mentality that it's a woman's job to take care of kids in 2019, I need you to reevaluate yourself and take a look at it. I'm a very hands-on father. I have been my whole life. Oh shit, I have been since I had a kid. My daughter's 7, so it does weigh on me because she needs a break at times, and I'm not here to give it to her until Friday night. And it's funny because when I walk through the door, I get the absolute biggest smile from her. But she goes, "All right, I'm clocked out. Your turn." And I can't thank that woman enough because she saved me, and she's helped me, and she's made me grow, and that's what I'm so appreciative of. But it's a partnership, so it's a good thing about it. But just be aware of that. School's going to make it different. If you're young and you're just getting out of school, you have no girlfriend or boyfriend or kids, you're going to have it easier. If you're living with mom and dad, damn it, dude, that's going to make it so much easier. If you're grown, you got a house, you got kids, you got people that depend on you, it's going to make it a lot more difficult in your life to do things, and it's going to take the normal day-to-day that you've structured. It's going to make that different for you and your family, but also your kids. So just take that into consideration. I can tell you at the school that I decided to go to and enroll into, there was one thing that they said, "Do you have a support system at home?" Yeah, I have one. It's a great support system, thanks. But they're, your orientation the first day, they drill it in. If you have a problem, if something's going on, if you're going to be late or life changes, you need to come talk to us because we will help you out. We will find a way. And that's a good school. I don't know if they're just trying to drive graduation rates. It's a business. I understand business. I'm in business, but, there is a sense that they genuinely care about each and every one of their students. And I got to meet the assistant facilities director, and I got to meet the director of all of the instructors. Really cool people. The director of all the instructors, I had a private sit down with him. He's a really nice man, and he's a very good man. He's a man of integrity, and I'm not going to name names, but he runs a very tight ship, but he has very high expectations for not only the students but his staff, and getting to know that and knowing who he is and how he is, he has my respect. Meeting the facilities director, the assistant facilities director, he basically sets up the equipment and maintains the facility. Really cool dude. He's really nice, really knowledgeable, but he just, he's really down to earth and laid back. So it's like a really good dynamic. But, the school itself, very professional. The instructors, the faculty, the VP of the school, all cool people. So it's a good school. The one thing that I think that they have a problem with is the caliber of the individual student that's enrolled there. It's not MIT. You have your drama, and there was drama in the classroom, but I'm not going to get into it because I don't care. I'm grown. I have my life. I'm just going to move on with my day. All right, so let's transition into, life with me. I don't get too into this, and I'm not going to get really into this with y'all. But, with work, I don't really think there's anything to talk about me anyways. I'm not really interesting. I don't do anything crazy. I go to work, go to school, come home, hang out with my family. So I don't know, work's crazy. It's the crazy season's over. I work in retail for a luxury department store, solely based out of New York. But we work in their .com section, and I basically am I just facilitate communications and handle escalated situations. So, that's my job. It's busy, always busy, but this time of year, with holidays, it's just stupid busy. I've been with that company for 5 years now, and it's not that I don't like the job. I'm just tired of sitting at a desk. I'm tired of doing that. Before I got into the desk world, I was always out working with my hands. I was always out doing things, and now I'm like, oh, I don't know how much I can do of this, because I'm getting bored. It's not the pay, it's not the people, it's not the atmosphere, it's not the environment, it's not anything. It literally is just, I'm to the point where I need something different. And I don't want to be the jack of all trades, the master of none. I want to be the master of one thing. And that's why I think I chose HVAC, because it's going to incorporate electric, plumbing, and air conditioning. And there's so many facets of the trade that you can go with. So that's why I'm kind of excited to do it. And, make sure that, sorry, I've got this stupid cable here because I've been working with a stupid thing and I keep bumping into it. So let's shift away from that. So far, I like school. I've already said that. There is one other thing I want to talk to you guys about. Now, I'm not doing this because he asked me to. I don't know if he knows I'm doing this, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to put anybody out or give out private information, but a former colleague of mine that I worked with, his wife fell ill. So basically, a long story short, she went to the eye doctor to get an eye test because she had some vision issues, and it came to find out that she had, I believe, 2 tumors on her brain. So that kind of led them for a whirlwind, and she was in an emergency surgery the next day to have them removed, which they successfully removed. She has been in the hospital since, if I'm not mistaken, December 8th. It's been a long road for them, from what I've seen. Him and I don't talk much. Please understand that. But, I'm not asking for anything here from you guys or anybody that sees this video. What I'm really asking for is your support and your prayers. Noah and Kaitlin, they're amazing people. With the time that I've gotten to know them and getting to know Noah, they're both very, very genuine and caring people, and they love everyone. And, this is something that was brought onto them that, no one can explain. But, God has been very good to them, and He'll continue to be good to them. And Kaitlin's in her recovery, and she's making strides that the doctors apparently never thought that they would. But just I'll get to the end of it. I'll put their information down below. They have a GoFundMe because this is not going to be cheap. She's going to have to be in recovery. Then she's going to have to go to rehabilitation, because there's a lot of things after you get a surgery like that has to be either relearned, or she's going to need assistance, walking, doing things that, day to day, and it's gonna be expensive. So again, I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for views on this. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just asking so that if you see this, if you're a person of faith like I am, if you could please just say a prayer for Noah and Kaitlin and their son. I am a man of faith, and I truly and genuinely believe that sorry, I'm just in my emotions right now, that God won't give you a mountain you can't climb. He always gives you a mountain that you have to surpass to learn from, and then once you reach the peak of that mountain, he'll give you another one. And yeah, I'm sorry, it's just hard to see someone go through something like that. I hate to have the cliched thing of, you never thought it could happen, and then it happens to somebody close to home, and it sucks. And so, I pray for them every day. Noah, he's in my thoughts a lot. Kaitlin is always in my thoughts because of everything they're going through. But, I haven't reached out. I haven't said anything because, I really want them to be focused on each other. My words are only words. But at the end of the day, I just want to do what I can. And, Kaitlin's going through her recovery, but I couldn't understand or comprehend the anxiety and the stress that Noah is going through right now. So, yeah. So I think that's where I'm going to close it out. I was going to do some tools that I got for Christmas, but it's not worth it. It's getting late, and I just got a text from the wife to say, get to bed. So she's the boss. But as always, and I know this is like 15 minutes, I'm sorry, guys. But as always, your guys' feedback means everything to me. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below. Let me know if you like it, thumbs up button thing, subscribe, ring a bell thing. I don't know. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just doing this to help y'all out to see if you want to go to HVAC school. But really, if you have any questions, comments, post them below. Shoot me an email. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, but I hope y'all have a very good and safe New Year's. So, later, guys.